Around 330 AmeriCorps volunteers in Iowa are now looking for opportunities elsewhere after their positions were suddenly cut. It's part of the Trump administration's efforts to reduce government spending. Local 5's Alex Fulton shares how one Iowa nonprofit is responding. Alex.
Well, Stephanie, right now, Rob Barron with Seed Coalition is really focused on offering support to the AmeriCorps members he had to let go. In some cases, this federal agency even helps people pay off their college tuition in exchange for their service.
Well, I'd say right now the vibe is distressed and worried, shocked.
Rob Barron got an email on Friday stating 2 federal grants worth $800,000 had been cut effective immediately. He's with Seed Coalition, a nonprofit assisting in the civic development of college students.
The reasoning was that they no longer fit the federal government's priorities.
Through Seed Coalition, 74 AmeriCorps volunteers did service projects at Iowa and Minnesota colleges. This could be building a food pantry on campus or mentoring students at a greater risk of dropping out. All of the volunteers are now being let go.
At this point in time in the year, we were about 10 months into a 12-month grant. So we have some folks who were on the 5-yard line of completing their service when the rug was pulled out from under them.
In total, 15 programs in Iowa are now facing funding cuts. America's Service Commissions works with and trains AmeriCorps volunteers in all 50 states.
So every state's been impacted by this across the country. Over 30,000 AmeriCorps member positions across over 800 programs.
A federal lawsuit filed by 24 states is giving Barron hope that it's not necessarily the end of the road for his AmeriCorps volunteers.
We would certainly hope that the courts would rule in our favor and our members would be able to continue doing the service that they were approved to do in some cases 10 or 11 months ago.
Now, AmeriCorps is a very broad agency with volunteers assisting with everything from education to disaster response. Barron is encouraging people to contact their elected officials to voice their concerns about the cuts.